Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Wednesday, the 13th of March. Former Green MP Goldie Scotterman is due to be sentenced in June after admitting to 4 counts of shoplifting. Joey Dwyer was at the Auckland District Court this afternoon.
The charges she's pleaded guilty to relate to 4 separate incidents at stores in Auckland and Wellington. The judge has not entered a conviction in relation to any of the charges. Gauri Scotterman left out the back exit of the Auckland District Court with a man helping to escort her towards a black ute with blacked out windows.
The worth of stolen goods in relation to one of Gutterman's charges has been reduced by a few $1,000s. 2 more men are set to go to trial over the murder of dairy worker Janak Patel. Frederick Hobson has pleaded guilty to his role in the fatal stabbing of Patel in November of 2022 at Sandringham's Rose Cottage Superette. Hobson will be sentenced in June. Meanwhile, the Herald's Craig Capitan says the other 2 defendants have pleaded not guilty.
The other 2 are set to go to trial in May, so we've only have a few months left with the other defendants.
Praise for a fisherman's actions after finding a body floating in the water. It was found in Auckland's Gulf Harbour by Paul Middleton yesterday afternoon, who recovered it and returned to his camper van immediately to inform police. Nearby tourists say Middleton took it in his stride when he noticed a lump floating near where he was fishing. Hibiscus and Bay's local board chair Gary Brown says his instincts taught him well.
There's a certain, your body clicks in, doesn't it? It becomes a way of just coping with the situation and doing the best you can, and I think he did a very good job of it.
Encouraging signs for food prices as the fight against inflation continues. Stats NZ data for February shows overall food price inflation's at 2.1%. It's the lowest it's been since May of 2021. Fruit and veggie prices fell 9.3% compared to a year ago, driven by tomatoes, broccoli and lettuce. Infometrics Chief Economist Brad Olsen says more usual seasonality has been a big player in easing prices.
Compared to where we were a year ago with the pressures after Cyclone Gabrielle and also with much higher on farm costs, not at nearly as intense pressures at the moment, in fact, better outcomes for households.
Promises of clearer and more cost-effective labour regulations are being applauded by the business community. Workplace Relations Minister Brooke van Velden has laid out plans to change a litany of laws. It includes legislation governing working on public holidays, contractors, health and safety, and managing personal grievance claims. Business New Zealand Chief Executive Kirk Hope says he believes a lot of companies will be feeling a lot more confident.
Areas that she outlined as areas of focus in his speech are things that businesses have been advocating for some time.
To sport, and All Blacks lock Scott Barrett will miss the Crusaders Super Rugby derby against the Hurricanes after being ruled out for 6 weeks with a fractured finger. Zach Gallagher claims Barrett's spot, with first 5 Riley Hohepa making his first Crusaders start in place of Taha Kamara. Warrior Wade Egan has only been able to run at training so far this week, despite being named to start against the Storm in Melbourne on Saturday. A new discipline, the kayak cross, is set to keep canoe slalom athlete and Olympic debutant Finn Butcher busy ahead of the Paris Games. I'm Raylene Ramsey. That is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.